Well, all right then. So we are back in Motorfest. This week we have the M4CS. Okay, we did not even silver. That is fine. I wonder if it would be wise to put something into the custom show like the day that it's actually turning or switching. Because I usually put it in when it's like 2 or 3 days left, which might not be the best idea. Let's register that one. Main stage challenge complete. I wonder, do you get that every time? Okay, that is kind of annoying then, but whatever. Active modifier this week, mix mod. Okay, this summit contest features a variety of alternating modifiers to challenge you. Keep a lookout for the modifier icons. Check what mod is active any given moment. Interesting. Ooh, okay, we need to buy the 720S Spider. Is that the only one? That's a 765 LT. Aha, here's the bundle. So, it's a Liberty Walk edition. So I have actually wanted to buy this. We do have the money for it, so I have not customized these like this. No, we do get these wheels as well. Okay, what if I jump into the shop and then into vehicle catalog and okay, so I can buy just this one, but then I am spending, oh dude, okay, that's annoying. This is really annoying because look at this. Okay, this is our BMW M5, the CS. This is how it looks now. The problem that I think is when I buy the bundle for this, it is gonna turn it into looking like this, which I do not want. And it's gonna make this one look like, this one looks quite sick, but we're saving 400k. I'm doing it, okay. But to be fair, since we already had that, it should not have made a difference to the M5, hopefully. Oh, no, it did. Dude, that is ass. That is so ass. Can I go to... I can't even go to recent colors. Oh, dude, that sucks so much. Oh, dude, that is so bad. The thing is like... Oh, okay. That really annoys me, though, because it's like... I had what I wanted with this car, and now I gotta go back and kind of change it. I actually don't remember what I had. Sad. But now, jumping over to this, I need to find the Liberty Walk edition. Here it is. Okay, we want... I'm guessing we want nitrous parts on this. I do love the way that these look. But we could... Okay, we could... Okay, bear with me. Yes. Okay, let's bring the resistance down as much as possible. Okay, might bring the wheels in a bit, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. I don't know if I like this more than the other one. Okay. We're gonna have to cut that one out. That is just bizarre. Ooh, okay, that looks kind of sick actually. Holy fuck, okay. Why do people do that? Like, come on. Oh, dude, I actually like this one. HKR. There are a couple of good ones here. There are a couple of really freaky ones that I do not enjoy. I like the like teal. I like the single color options. They are quite sick, but I do also like the shark mouth. Ooh, okay, this one. I'm gonna keep this for now, and we're gonna do that. And then for nitrous, let's keep... I was gonna say let's take something subtle, but I don't know. Let's take that one. Gonna have to use the Liberty Walk. I think that's quite sick. Red sunglasses. Okay, I think it's quite cool. Now let's jump into the summit. So assuming that people actually want this car, it is gonna be a bit of a contest in order to get it. We're not even gonna be able to use our own one. That's sad. Well, I guess we are. I guess the top 3 are maybe not for like personal use, and the middle one is for your personal cars. They've done that before. Okay, so we're gonna have to look for modifiers as well. It looks good. It looks damn good. Okay, come on. So I wonder if it is the race that I've done a couple of times before. If so, I should somewhat know what I'm doing. Wow, it's catching up. Dude, the slipstream is real. Okay, yeah. The thing is also, like, we're not racing against him, we're racing against, or Darcy, I mean, we are racing against other people, so whether I'm in front or not doesn't really matter. Well, technically it does, because if I place second, I lose the race. Otherwise, I just place somewhere. I don't remember if you could take any good shortcuts on this race to cut down on some time. Think so? I have a feeling I'm gonna have to lock in as well at some point and just like go through the races and try to do them as best I can. But I do still want to try to make the best time that I can currently, even if it's my first run doing it. By the way, I should be able to jump over to doing some GTA content as well now, but some skate content, because I have swapped out my CPU now. And dude, it is such a game changer. It is a day and night between the old CPU and this one. Oh, it wasn't the best CPU to begin with, but I think it was going bad as well, because it was underperforming even to the standards that CPU had. So yeah, it is a huge difference. And now I can actually multitask quite a lot, and it doesn't really affect the CPU at all. I haven't checked right now, but I think I'm like probably around 20% usage, which is completely fine. And people have complained a lot about the heat on this CPU. Now granted, I am not gonna use it till the extent that I'm gonna probably notice that, so which is actually quite good. This M5 is so ugly with like the blue wheels. I don't know. Delivery is not that bad, but yeah, I really don't like how this looks. What are you doing? Okay, it does handle... Oh, wait, okay, we don't have any nitrous. That might be good. That might be good. That is gonna even the play field quite a bit. Now, I've crashed my front bumper into that roof lining quite a few times. It is not a good day. Not a good day at all. Okay, let's see if we can keep it. The problem that I think I'm doing right now is I'm trying to figure out if there are any shortcuts, because I'm trying to remember the races, but I'm so unfamiliar with a lot of these races that I can't really remember, unfortunately, but it is what it is. That's the plus side of like replayability. I can jump back in and try to fix it later on. Salvador Bunny. That is a very weird name. Okay, the problem is now that the good thing is now that I don't have a maxed out car, I don't overshoot that jump, which I've done pretty much every time when I had my own car. So that kind of became an issue with that race at some point, but we should be doing fine. I do also gotta keep track of the time a bit, because I'm going away in like an hour. I actually gotta check the time after this. With nitrous, you fly over that with no problems, but we barely made it over this time. Okay, so we're coming up on this again. I do think I want to keep it a bit more to the right. Yeah. Out of the corner. We are 32 seconds ahead, which I think is quite alright. It is going to be interesting to see now that people don't have access to nitrous, whether it's going to be a big difference or not in where we're placing. Because I don't think we can do much faster than that. Maybe 2 seconds faster. 117. We did a race similar to this one just not too long ago. This race is a bit different though in terms of shortcuts and stuff, but I do think that I can remember most of them. In here they do have arrows pointing towards like the correct way to go, or correct way, the shortcuts is what it's pointing towards. It is just about remembering to actually take the shortcuts, which I think we're doing quite fine on. The one thing that you don't want to do in a situation like this is, now that I got a good lead, I don't want to use my like maximum amount of nitrous at every single time. Because what that is gonna do for me is it's gonna push me into a house eventually. I'm gonna miscalculate a corner or something and just full nitrous into the freaking house, and it's gonna take more time than actually taking the regular route. So yeah, I would avoid doing that. Almost missed out on that again. That one is a bit sketchy to remember, honestly. Even though it's an arrow there for it, it is a bit sketchy. But I think we did that alright. 213, which shouldn't be too bad. Let's actually see. 130k, that is good. So we did fairly well on that. Okay, now should be jumping over to our car. So that's treated 2. We want the... Can I borrow these? Yes, I can. Now granted, I do want to change the color on this. I don't really know if I like how it looks. I did have it in blue before, I think. Can I make it... Like, we could make it quite an insane car. I don't own that. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so what if we... Dude, I don't know. I'm so like, I think we rock it like this for now. I'm gonna keep the calipers blue. So we have all the parts for it. Let's run it. I did kind of want to do a clean build on it, but I do think this car looks so freaking sick. Because it is now putting us in sequential gearing, which is fine, but I didn't notice it at first. Dude, I'm so not used to actually racing like this. It's gonna be quite interesting to see. We are still pulling, which is good. Yeah, I'm really not used to this. This is taking up way too much of my brain power. But it's kind of nice to drive, like, race in sequential still. Because there are some times where I think it is kind of acting quite weird with the gearing. I don't know. Driving a car in real life is not a problem whatsoever, but jumping from automatic to sequential in games, I always freaking redline it. I think it's just because I'm so used to like the automatic stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it in 6th. I don't know if that is the best idea here. But we are also on the red line if we jump back to 5th. 106. So yeah, we have some room for improvement on that. Definitely. We're not in sequential anymore, which is good. I don't know what the stat is for the race. Ooh, I have a slight memory of this race. I think the shortcuts are gonna be a big problem for me because the M5 is quite a boat. So it is really heavy in the corners, which is a huge problem for me this race, I think. I still really like clear taillights. I think it's so sick. Oh yeah, no, I remember this race. It is not handling as bad as I thought it would be. It is a bit too heavy, I think. Dude, I've been getting so many reels on like people going downhill on bikes and stuff, even like Red Bull Rampage. That like it looks insane, and it is insane. I'm not saying it isn't, but dude, like regular downhill looks insane, but the Red Bull Rampage is like on another level insane. What's replacing right now? 40th. Okay, hopefully we can drop it down a notch more. I'm not sure about the BBSs. I think I might want to go back to the original rims. We'll see. I don't think it necessarily looks that bad. For this car, it definitely needs the... Oh, dude, I always forget. Oh, yeah, it is the race that I'm thinking of. But I always forget the fact that, like, the tire wear is so important. Get away with switching tires only once. It is not the race that I thought of, which is actually a good thing. I do forget that we have nitros on this. Trying to remember the track a bit, and I think I kind of got it. This should soon be lap 2. Yeah, we can definitely keep it on another. I technically think that we don't have to change for the entire race, but I do also think that we want to do it because it is gonna get significantly worse with tire spin and stuff like that. And even just now, the corners feels a lot different, and not in a good way. I do want the grip, to be fair, but we can definitely do this lap without it. It is the last lap that is gonna be a slight problem, I think. But yeah, we're already losing a lot of traction. It kind of depends also, because if you're really good at controlling the car, even though it's like has no grip, which I think is really hard to do. But if you can do that, you're gonna be in a big advantage if you're able to run the car without pit stopping. The pits doesn't take that much time, but it definitely affects. It brings down your speed quite a bit as well. But for now, let's keep it on track and just see what we can do here. Started looking at the top left and messed up. Okay, finish line is coming up. That is quite a long race. I hope we did quite good on that. 128k, that should be... I can definitely live with that. Okay, we're almost down to... Okay, so we're gonna do them with each car, which is fine. Dude, I wonder, did you switch any parts on the freaking M5? I gotta check that, because I don't know if I did. I mean, the thing is, if I didn't, the points we got were actually really good. If it ends up that I actually switched parts, then the points weren't that good. But that means we have a lot of improvement to do on that race in particular. It is one race still, but I gotta check that, dude. 79, that should be... It is 750, but it's not nitrous parts, which theoretically doesn't matter since we weren't able to use nitrous. It is slalom, so we do want these parts on the car. Okay, let's see if we can. Why do we gotta do these maneuver kind of races and stuff with like the boat of the boats? Did I mess that up? No, I don't think so. 13k, that should be more than enough. And now over to the escape. Ah, we get to choose McLaren, but I don't get to choose the McLaren that I wanted. Let's do the Gold Line edition. Wait, why am I not... I'm so confused. Why am I not allowed to use the 720S? Oh yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way doing this, but yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong way. Because the thing is, if you go this way, you are gonna end up in the industry over there, and that is a bad day. And yeah, I was looking at the map. Okay, we should be able to kind of get some distance here, and then it is not gonna be enough. Not by 3164. Yeah, that is nowhere near enough. I do think that I've done this one before. I think I kind of raged on this one a little bit because there was so much traffic in the way, and I do think I know how to do this one somewhat. So let's see if we can get it for so I'm gonna say let's see if we can make it first try. This corner is a bit sketchy, but should be fine. I wonder if they've taken away the okay, objective complete. This way is so much better, like either way, because you do get a lot further. Okay, now what you want to do here is take a right there. The reason I'm going with this camera view as well is because it is a lot easier to actually see where you're going. So I think it is here somewhere. We want to head left. I think I've taken the wrong way, but that is okay. Yeah, I definitely messed up there. Okay, 5061, that is 93. So I gotta check what kind of way you want to go there, because I can get a lot more points out of that. But that puts us at 11k. We can increase this, and we either way I think that is completely fine, and I'm definitely gonna jump back in and see what I can place on that. For now though, that is all that we're gonna have time for today, because as I said, I gotta jump off in a bit. Ooh, recommended 812 superfast. Is that? No, it's XP. Okay. Okay, that is on crew credits. That is. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below, subscribe. I hope you guys had a great weekend and everything like that. I will catch you all in the next one, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.